we were taken to the train where 100 people was forced into a cattle car, men, women, children, baby, every kind, without water, without food, and we were traveling, didn't know where we are going. We were locked in, there were no window, the doors were shut, there were no air, there were no toilets, there were nothing. Just people on each other, sick and babies and all kind of people together. That's the way we travel, not knowing what happened to us. Finally, after 5 days later, the train stopped, the door opened up, that was pitch dark, except one little spot was lighted up. And when we get out from the cattle car, they said, the man goes left, the woman and children turn right in a very, very fast speed. So we couldn't even look each other, my father or mother or sister or whoever was with you. As we separated and stopped in a group, the woman and children, I looked toward my father, toward the man. I was finding him. And when I saw him, I, I thought I died. My father's face was buried with tears. He looked so miserable. He looked so horrible. So I started to run toward him. I wanted to comfort him. I don't know what I wanted. I just wanted to hug him. And when I was halfway through to him, an SS man stepped forward, started to beat me and scream, "Stop." I told him, I want to go to my father. He didn't listen to me. He just said, you go where you're supposed to go. You will see your father later. I had no choice than stop. And I turned around and tried to find my mother and little brother who was with me before. And I didn't see them. They disappeared. I just saw hundred women behind me and children and screaming and crying. And that was pitch dark. And everywhere just German shepherd and SS men. And then they started to scream that we should make a turn and go to a different direction. As we did, that was nowhere to go. The people were together. Everybody was screaming and crying. Everybody was looking for someone. But we had no answer. We had no question. We had no way to go. Just standing there till the SS man came and continued to screaming at us and beat us. As we were standing there or trying to go, we saw big flame, big fire before our eyes. And these big standing flames were full of people and little children and burning. And that was my arriving, not knowing what will happen to us.